Here's the thing. This is bad for us, as fans of Momo. Not exactly bad for Arya. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, and we're back with some more Dandadan. Normally we come back with the board notes, but this time I do not have a board to show. Well, I do, but there's no changes made to it, so I'm just going to leave it down below in the description for you to click the link if you want to. Otherwise, no reason to bring it up. I do, however, still have notes, although there's not that many, because again, last episode was really more action-oriented. So, it's what I've got. I still have no idea what Chiquita is talking about while it's fighting. It seems to say utter nonsense to itself, but seems perfectly able to talk normally when responding to others, which makes me suspect that it is more than what it seems. I mean, there's also the element that it seems to be in the next time on, so it's gonna be a thing. I wonder if the banana organ isn't just a dick like it seemed in the first episode, but possibly an organ that allows supernatural stuff to happen. The fact that void space can only be accessed by beings with supernatural powers and is a place that Serpo's made to trap specific people and take their banana organs seems to imply to me that they are looking for more than just reproductive organs and may just have other names for them. I think it also leans back on my previous point that they were going for women and banana organs, which, if it's the same thing, it might not be the thing that we think it is. Also, could be an element of aliens not understanding humans. As someone no good at swimming, the water school scenario would be a complete nightmare for me. It seems like anything solid becomes water, meaning the entire planet in this void space is water all the way down to the core. Plus, it's complete darkness except for areas generating light themselves, meaning I'd get turned all around underwater, never be able to find my way to air again, and just drown. Even if I had all of these characters' powers, I would just be dead. So, maybe valuable information down the road. Chiquita is more powerful underwater, and Turbo Granny can't swim. Like I said during the reaction, I love that they take the time to try and clear the air, have an honest dialogue about what happened in the episode prior, and don't fall to the miscommunication trope so many anime have. It's just a shame that they fall into the completely different trope of having an important conversation mid-battle. Then again, at least here it makes sense, because when else would they have had the chance? And it works towards organizing them to get together to fight the thing, rather than having an argument all the way through the fight, which would be a completely different trope, and one that I prefer not to have to witness. And my last note, I imagine that what this episode showed was also Momo's development with her powers, in that she actually used her powers to perform a complex action in order to propel them through the water over and over again, while at the same time reaching out to capture Arya. That's using her human body while also using her psychic hands at the same time, which could develop into something more badass down the road. And yeah, I recognize that she's done similar things along the way, but in the way that Ken is developing his powers, I feel like these are indicators towards Momo developing hers as well. Well, anyway, with all that said, nothing left for us to do but hop on in and see what we get.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Now, I think I've said this last time when we were watching the next time on. What I'm hoping for is this guy to appear. As I said, went through a whole thing with the artist about who I should be drawn as, because of course I don't want to spoil myself for the show. And I think I've talked about before how I sometimes use an AI to non-spoiler, I don't know why air quoted that is, non-spoiler, my way into choosing a character to be drawn as a show based on previous character likes and then previous drawings that have been done for me. Well, Serpo came up before, and then this guy came up. And obviously, I think, despite my thoughts on Serpo looking cool and weird, glad we didn't go with that guy, or that group. But I still have no idea what this guy's about, so could still be a wrong choice. But they've just yet to appear, and I don't know what it is. I think they appear in the opening sometime around the cow abduction thing. And then next episode, well, one is named, or next episode, this episode, is named for, hey, you want to ever see a cow mutilation or whatever? Yeah, sorry, it just happened right there in the opening. It looked like he's looking up, getting abducted. School nurse? School nurse Adam? Had one look and that's how she got picture taken. Queen Sensei? I guess something, yeah, would have had to have come of this. This is definitely somebody's thing. The accident that has to fall out due to what happened. Yeah, she's definitely a Sailor Moon type, it feels like.
でもそうなると白鳥さんも奴らに狙われる可能性が高いですよ。高倉くんが私を心配してる。妖怪の力があったから
The cute face that she's putting on.
宇宙人に狙われてしまいます。でも不思議じゃね？妖怪の力が欲しいならさ、直接妖怪を襲えばいいじゃん。確かに。
Maybe they're too dumb to realize it.
宇宙人はものすごい科学技術を持っているにもかかわらず、なぜ地球を侵略しないのかという議論があって、自分も疑問でした。
So is Momo staring at Arya because of the face?
心霊や悪魔といった伝承は世界中にあります。つまり妖怪や悪魔が宇宙人の侵略から地球を守ってるんですよ。 宇宙人の科学技術をもってしても妖怪には勝てない。そこで自分たちのような特殊な人間を襲って研究して妖怪に勝つための技術を開発しようとしてる。
This goes literally complete opposite of my theory from earlier.
すでに奪われてる可能性も。やばい！急いで見つけないと。話が壮大すぎて分かんなかった。つまり何？やばいってこと？把握したわ。結局私が世界の命運を握ってるってことね。じゃあそれでいいっす。
Yeah, I think it's more Arya's than Momo's.
決めた。私は綾瀬さんに脱がされたで押し切るわ。おい！嘘ではないでしょ？実際脱げって言われたし。高倉くんもそれで。
Ah, getting her in technicalities.
じゃあいいよそれで。でもそれじゃあ綾瀬さんが。なんか疲れたし、いろいろ言い訳考えるのめんどくさい。アイラ大丈夫？どうしたのいきなり。びっくりした。綾瀬ママ。まさかあなたのせいで。いや、アイラ行こう。 言い訳しないと悪者にされちゃいますよ。
どうでもいいわ。
どうでもいいって。
むしろそのことよりさ、オカルンはあっちの言い訳してよ。昼休み、あそこで
Yeah, I would say, except for the fact that it would turn you into the bully, in which case the nurse is going to come back and whip you.
はあ？本当です。それでもみ合いになって倒れたところを偶然綾瀬さんに見られて。
へえ、そもそもあんな場所で何してたわけ？ほら、
筋トレです。腕立てとか。
ほう。
もっと強くなりたくて。
なんでそれを隠す必要があるわけ？
I mean, I'm glad we're getting a resolution to this that works.
かっこいいかなって。
何それウケる。オカルもカッコつけるとかあんだ。
ありますよ。自分だって男です。綾瀬さんにはかっこいいって思われたいっす。
Is that a Ken Takamura thing to say?
そうっすか。ちょっと顔見せろよ。
バカにしないでくださいよ。そういうとこ良くないですよ。
なんで？なんでかっこいいって思われたいの？
だから男だからですよ。
男だとどうしてそう思われたいの？
もういいじゃないですか。そんなこと。
Yeah, I don't get her teasing in this aspect. Because I feel like she wants him to be that way too.
オカルン。
Ah, damn it. Legitimately just like when I'm watching Jinshi and Mao Mao earlier in Apothecary Diaries. Cock block every time.
言ってもどうせ理解できないし、なんかまあそうなっちゃったんだよ。
雑すぎませんか？
謎はすべて解けた。マジすげー。あなた D 組の白鳥という人物を。
I thought she was going to pretend to be a psychic, which would be ironic.
まあはい。うちの捜査では D 組の白鳥も裸だったということな
Are
ん
you
ですね。
feeling sick right now? What the hell's with the...
そうなるとモモ、オカル、白鳥という、三角関係が見えてきます。すげー。つまりこれは一人の男をめぐって。
Like, technically it kinda is a love triangle. She was sort of on the ball up until that point.
白鳥をぶん殴るためにシャコ師匠にパンチの打ち方を教わっていたからだ。なんだって？教えて。モモがずっといじけてたのは白鳥に嫉妬してたからだ。その口を閉じな。嫉妬なんかしてねえわ。犯人はお前だ。やめ。アイラ大丈夫？一体何があったの？白鳥さん。
I guess we're not getting any more of the nurse.
ありがとうみんな。アイラ、マンモスレピー。でも今回のことはあんまり言いたくないの。だからそっとしておいてくれると嬉しいな。
Is she more popular than everyone's desire to know what happened? I doubt it.
綾瀬モモなんでしょ、こんなことしたの。アイラは最近綾瀬モモに嫌がらせをされてて、あのたらいの件とかね。
嘘マジ？許せねえな、綾瀬モモ。
白鳥さんの美しさに嫉妬してんじゃない？なんなのあいつ。
Here's the thing. This is bad for us, as fans of Momo. Not exactly bad for Arya. You know, I guess unless Arya's turning into a better person. And she is.
どうしたの？私が悪いの。だから綾瀬モモを悪く言わないで。
So, Arya redemption arc, I guess.
何どういうこと
Is she on the board? She looks way too much like a main character. Like, more so than just Arya's two friends.
やっちまった私の好感度がバカバカバカバカバカバカ何やってんだバカ女相変わらずどうかしてんなうるさいわね
This is the same day, isn't it? So I don't know why else they'd be still in tracksuits.
そっちはどううまいこと言い訳できたはまあねあんたのヘイトでいっぱいよその割には一人じゃんいつも金魚の糞みたいのが一緒にいるの
To be fair, she was all alone when she first was spreading rumors about you, so...
あんたは私の敵なんだから
Where'd your shoes go?
悪口言ったわよもうクソみそ言ったわなんか文句ある
Oh, so sandals? She wearing sandals?
このまま帰るわけにはいかないです。家族のために稼がないと。
Okay, that's why he was in the next episode, because this is the same day.
まだおいでになるのなんか白い液体出てる
ついちゃ読めないか
Also, remember, stronger underwater. You can blow your own arms off in the air. I keep forgetting that sometimes the show really does go full emotional.
ばあちゃんほら見てこれが宇宙人
ああ、なんかぽくねえな。これカッパじゃねえの？
いや嘘でしょ目の前に宇宙人いんのに信じないってどういうこと
なんか宇宙人っぽくねえよ。カッパだな、これは。
いやむしろカッパ
I don't remember having a full-on mouth neck.
っていうかどうすんのこいつ手当てしちゃってるけどまた襲ってくるかもしれないわよ
やめとけよこっちにはばあちゃんいんだからな
It was like they put clothes on him.
あそれ宇宙人が何食うとかわかんないからとりあえずカレー作った別に食わなくてもいいけど
こんなちゃんと治療してくれてこんなに優しくされたのは初めて
See, like I said, I thought there was going to be more to this guy.
もう二度とあなたたちを傷つけたりしないで
It's gotta be hard to eat with boxing gloves on your hands.
まずいですまずいですまずいですまずいですまずいです
てめえトロばっか食ってんじゃねえぞ
素直に食ったな
てめえ客だろうがガリでも食ってろ
客かなら5点出せのところ
The place is getting a lot more lively now.
小麦でも食ってろ無に残ってたでしょうが
最後に食おうと思って取っといたんだよクスってやる
Schmuck. You should meal.
どいつもこいつもクソんが今後二度と寿司は出さねえからな
息子が病気なんで
I guess it's weird to be serving
体内の血液が尿
the shrimp
で出てしまう
sushi.
毎日新しく血を取り込まないと死んでしまうです妻もこれと同じ病気で亡くなりました治療にはフェリフィスフューネ
え何ごめん聞き取れない
皆さんが言うところの貨幣ですたくさんの貨幣が必要なんです
Right, but alien currency.
私のフェチ資本は紛争地帯で供給能力がありません だから外に出て外貨を稼がなきゃいけないんです。私たちウヌピウスは体が強いからフィジフィッカやボディーガードのような仕事があります。でも私は弱い。
Okay, I guess the previous episode's gibberish was just these words that we don't understand.
アウトローで危険な仕事しかないんです。私が弱いために妻を死なせ、あなたたちを傷つけ、息子に辛い思いをさせています。情けないです。
How did he come back from having the injection in his head that turned his head into a different thing?
自分の一物があれば息子さん救えますか？はあ？何言っちゃってんの？やめとけって。要はこの人がお金を受け取れればいいんですよ。その後に一物は取り返しに行けば。取り返すってどこにだよ。そもそも毎日血を取り込まなきゃいけない治療ならさ、一回こっきりの金もらったって意味なくない？大変だけどこいつがまっとうに稼いだ。
Yeah, I guess he would really have to work for a cure and not a one-time payment solution.
どうやって稼ぐんですか？困ってるって聞いちゃったんだから、聞かなかったことにはできないですよ。
I guess unless you kept stealing his dick and he kept stealing his dick back, you can keep getting paid on that kind of cycle.
高倉くんのそのあれ。バカ女黙れ。高倉くんがこの人のために何かしてあげようって時にサポートできないような女じゃパートナーとは言えないわね。てめえがパートナー。
Back to the love triangle.
綾瀬桃さんの言う通りです。私がまっとうに働くしかありません。高倉健さんの心遣い、とても嬉しいです。でも、もう十分すぎるほどよくしていただきました。
I mean, if there's like a foreign currency exchange, then just get a job on Earth, maybe?
待てや。おめえの血よ。くせえんだよ。
ちょっとなんてこと言うんですか。宇宙人差別だポリコレ。
黙れクソが。何がポリコレだクソが。おめえの白い体液、それ血だよな。その血のついた包帯から懐かしい匂いがするぜ。
です。
So a blood transplant would be milk. I guess that's the name of the episode.
こいつの包帯から雑巾で牛乳を拭いた時みたいな匂いがしたんだよ。そもそも牛乳は
Doesn't that imply that his blood's going sour?
カッパの血が牛乳だったとはよ。
マチコ、じゃあ牛乳たくさん持っていきなよ。オーバーデーモンの血は牛乳。
でも少し薄いです。
人間が飲みやすいように均質化してんだ。知り合いの酪農家に頼んで牛一頭おめえにくれてやる。まあ、せいぜい頑張れや。体に気をつけてな。
Well, I guess this is the in-universe explanation for cow mutilations. Now, so much for seeing my guy here. I thought this is what this was going to happen. How was he so broke, but he had a whole ship? Should have sent a cow and a bull. So they would have, you know, perpetuate.
ありゃカッパだっつうの。はあ？
オカルンどうよこのババア。カッパは宇宙人だという説がありますから。お願いします。制服を買ってください。ドドリア様のキャラで。
わしは何回てめえらの制服。
Oh, right, I forgot it's her name.
クソボケこら。
次こそは第一に着させていただきます。
私たちまでいいの？
うちらには金がねえ。
Does it imply there's a void space out there with their clothes just floating in it?
てめえらのは買ってやる。
ちょっとなんでうちは入ってないんでございますか。
てめえの目が気に入らねえ。大人の財力を利用しようって目がよ。わしがいいと言うまで阿部寛のモノマネしろ。
ざけんじゃねえ。そんなこと
That's the former prime minister, isn't it?
せいせい誰に向かって口聞いてんだせい。いいのかよ、制服の話はなしでよ。わしは別にいいんだぜ。制服なんか全然着たくねえんだからよ。
何その顔やばすぎ。かわいい。
ど全然ちげえよ、ムカつくぜ。おいモモ、お前出ろ。
I guess you just have to be more into Japanese culture than I am. I legit do not know this guy.
こっちから監視してるからな。やめるなよ。
ロケットエンジンパル。どうも、ロケットエンジンパルです。
モモ
ジジ
Is Gigi gonna be the first crush?
おう来たか。おめえの母親からは
The guy that made fun of her grandma?
なんでいんの。どちら様ですか。
あいつはな、モモの幼馴染で。初恋相手だ。
Boom. What do you call that? Consolidation of character information, right? She mentioned a guy who made fun of her thing doing that, right? And then she said, I was more upset that he was making fun of my grandma. And it's like, okay, well, how does she know anybody, right? It's either going to be somebody at school she knows right now, in which case, why would Ken not know who she is? Or we're going backwards. Now, to be fair, I could not remember for the life of me what color hair that guy had. So, complete shot in the dark. Also puts me in the realm of being a jackass, but to be fair, I was a jackass when he was a kid, and now he's grown up. Although, also in consideration is the fact that this was suggested by an AI to be drawn as among the type of other characters that I enjoyed in the past. And not for nothing, I typically get drawn as villains, so does not exactly bode well for this guy to be a good guy if he's in the category of villainous types. Like, I don't know if he will be. This was sort of a weird lineup of characters to choose from. It was the Serpians or this guy.
なんだろうこの気持ち。
ねえ宇宙人信じるでしょ。
ありゃカッパだろ、どう見ても。
高倉くんはドーバーデーモンって言ってましたよ。
きっとキャトルミューティレーションを見たから動揺してるんだ。次回初恋の人。ちなみにカッパと呼ばれる生物は宇宙人説のほか地域によってチュパカブラや。
Okay, I'm guessing a health mannequin came to life. I'm assuming that's what I saw right there. And it looks like my guy here again. Well, Gigi, I forgot. That's what they said his name was. It seems as though Gigi is just doing some weird stuff. It didn't look like he was implicitly doing any power-related moves. So, don't know what that means. Also, you know, more Arya and Momo feuding. Otherwise, I think this episode was horribly misnamed. Have you ever seen a cow mutilation? That was a cow abduction. Maybe it was a mistranslation? Because otherwise, completely wrong. Also, wouldn't have done that because they needed the milk. So, I mean, I don't know. Some alien abduction stories are just friggin' weird. Maybe that would be the source of that. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, this isn't the, I don't call it meter. This isn't the meter for which to hit another impactful emotional episode. So I don't think that was supposed to be that. Also, we barely know Chiquita. So, or Dover Demon, as he's being called now. So I don't think that's supposed to be hitting that way. Also, there's I know I keep using the word also, but there is the element. that he is alien, and I don't mean like alien in the fact he comes from space. I mean alien is that he's other. So it's harder for him to hit emotionally unless you go to extreme lengths to make it hit harder. So his son going through a terrible time and then him losing his wife, pretty sad, but it's not on the level of Acrobatic Silky, because Acrobatic Silky we saw in human form suffering everything, and then that translated to Acrobatic Silky, who not for nothing looks just like an exaggerated human form. So that was easier to penetrate, like the emotional shields or whatever you want to call it. Versus, I know Chiquita is essentially humanoid form, but he's missing the head because he's got whatever weird alien head thing is going on. And when it comes to that, you have to you lose the face essentially. The face is the read on emotions, right? Face and eyes, and not for nothing, they're implying his emotion through the crying of the eyes, and not for so much for the, say, when Momo is looking at Ken earlier in the episode and is toying with him about, why did you want to do this? Is it just because you're guys or something more? Giving us that thing. And it's just not the same. It's just not the same with those alien eyes. Of course, we got to get more of Dominatrix Nurse back. She's got to be something in the show. There's going to be bullies at some point in the show, and she's going to show up. She's in there. She's in there for a very certain subset of the audience, I'm sure. I mean, appearance-wise, 100%. The Dominatrix thing? Not so much. I mean, for this guy. I guess that said, good on Arya for starting to develop more towards, I don't know if it's good guy Arya. I think she's always technically been good guy. She's just rife with high school hijinks, high school drama. Spreading the rumor about Momo being a slut. Hard to say that's not a villainous thing to do. At the same time, then her putting her own popularity at risk, which is like her one thing, to clear Momo's name, I think that's equivalent. I think that pays for the crime of what she did already. I mean, I'm not the one who gets to make that judgment. Momo does, but I'm putting out there that's my opinion right now. Either way, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So once again, I have been Theta. This has been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?